You're listening to SDO Isabela Radio-Based Instruction.
Come on, Mapeh!
Yay!
Mapeh paawit, Mapeh pagguhit, Mapeh sayaw at Mapeh lusog ka. When learning continues in Mapeh Edukalidad. Hey!
When learning continues in Mapeh Edukalidad.
Hello there, grade 8 students. Are you excited of another learning and physical education for today? Great! How are you today? Did you have your morning exercises yet? That's great. I hope it helped you feel better, energized, and ready to listen and participate in this another journey of learning through radio. I am Teacher Jen, your radio teacher for today. Welcome to the third episode in Mapeh Physical Education 8 with the topic Skills Involved in the Sports Volleyball. After this episode, you are expected to execute the skills involved in the sports volleyball. Before proceeding to our lesson, make sure that you're in a comfortable place to study and free from distractions. Grab your module, your pencil, and a piece of paper. To ensure everyone's safety, do not forget to sanitize your hands and wear face masks, and also to observe physical distancing. On our previous episode, you were tasked to prepare a physical activity program. Did you guys finish it? Alright! Why is it important to engage or do physical activities, especially in sports? Excellent! Because sports have physical, mental, and social benefits. Through participation in sports, young people like you can learn about the significance of key values along with self-discipline, respect, teamwork, honesty, and more. Also, it restricts you from different non-communicable diseases like hypertension, coronary heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and various types of cancer. For today's lesson, you will be introduced with the benefits of playing volleyball and execute the skills involved in it. Are you familiar with the sports volleyball? That's great! Have you tried playing it? Nice! Volleyball is one of the most popular sports not only in our country, but also in other countries. Volleyball was invented in 1895 by William G. Morgan, a physical director of the Young Men's Christian Association in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Morgan called the sports mintonette, until a professor from Springfield College in Massachusetts noted the volleying nature of play and proposed the name of volleyball. Volleyball requires a minimum of equipment and space and can be played indoors or outdoors. The game is played on a smooth surface court 9 meters wide by 18 meters long, divided by a center line into 2 equal areas, one of which is elected by or assigned to each of the 2 competing teams. A tightly stretched net is placed across the court exactly about the middle of the center line. The main difference that sets the opposite hitter apart is their defensive responsibility. Being able to receive the serve from the opposing team is just one of the many requirements of this specialized position. Another one is the outside hitter. The outside hitter is also known as the left side hitter and is the lead attacker in the offensive strategy. To be a successful outsider hitter, you must be able to jump high, be quick on your feet, and be ready to adapt to different situations. the volleyball won't always be placed where the outsider hitter would like, so they need to be prepared for hits from a variety of places. Next is opposite hitter. It is also known as the right side hitter. These players need to be a perfect balance of both offense and defense. They will also get many opportunities to hit the volleyball, so similar to the outside hitter, jumping ability is vital. The main difference that sets the opposite hitter apart is their defensive responsibility. Being able to receive the serve from the opposing team is just one of the many requirements of this specialized position. The middle blocker needs to read the other team's attackers to quickly raise his or her arms above the net in a blocking attempt. However, this is not a defense-only position. The middle blocker will have the chances for quick points throughout the set. We also have the libero, which focuses on defense, and lastly, the defensive specialist. The defensive specialists come in to replace a player who may not have the right skills for the back row. There are also basic skills in volleyball that everyone should know. First is the serving. Serving is used to put the ball in play. The action is done with an arm swing that sends the ball over the net into the opponent's court. The next one is the attacking or spiking. It is used to put the ball into opponent's court in order to earn points or side out. And the last one is the digging. Digging is used to receive the opponent's attack. This resembles a forearm pass from a low ready position and is used for more balls that are hit near the defender. Same as other sports, volleyball also has some rules in playing. Do you know some of them? Alright, first, it contains 6 players on a team, 3 on the front row and 3 on the back row. The second one is maximum of 3 hits per side. Third, player may not hit the ball twice in succession. A block is not considered a hit. Fourth, ball may be played off the net during a volley and on a serve. Fifth, a ball hitting a boundary line is in. Sixth, a ball is out if it hits an antennae, the floor completely outside the court, any of the nets or cables outside the antennae, the referee stand or pole, and the ceiling above a non-playable area. Seventh, it is illegal to contact the ball with any parts of a player's body. 8. It is illegal to catch, hold, or throw the ball. 9. If 2 or more players contact the ball at the same time, it is considered one player. Either player involved may make the next contact, provided the next contact isn't the team's 4th hit. 10th, a player cannot block or attack a serve from on or inside the 10-foot line. And last but not the least, after the serve, frontline players may switch positions at the net. Can you still follow? Great! In playing volleyball, it is very important to know the basic rules for violations because the result of a violation is a point for the opponent. When serving, stepping on or across the service line as you make contact with the serve is a violation. Failure to serve the ball over the net successfully is another kind of violation. Contacting the ball illegally like lifting, carrying and throwing is also a violation. Touching the net with any part of the body while the ball is in play is another violation. When blocking a ball coming from the opponent's court, contacting the ball when reaching over the net is a violation. If both, your opponent hasn't used 3 contacts and they have a player there to make a play on the ball. When attacking a ball coming from the opponent's court, contacting the ball when reaching over the net is a violation if the ball hasn't yet broken the vertical plane of the net. Are you still with me? Awesome! Now, turn your modules in page 10. Let us have an activity. I will read the instructions twice. Please listen carefully. In activity number 1, you can see some pictures. What are you going to do is to identify which of the following pictures show a skill in volleyball and put a word volleyball inside the box. I repeat, identify which of the following pictures show a skill in volleyball and put a word volleyball inside the box. Are you still with me? Awesome! Now, turn your modules in page 10. Let us have an activity. I will read the instructions twice. Please listen carefully. In activity number 1, you can see some pictures. What are you going to do is to identify which of the following pictures show a skill in volleyball and put a word volleyball inside the box. I repeat, identify which of the following pictures show a skill in volleyball and put a word volleyball inside the box. I will give you 30 seconds to finish this. Timer starts now.
Mare, narinig mo na ba ang tungkol sa online distance learning ng DepEd? Ano ba ito? Ay oo, Mare. Ang online distance learning ay isang pamamaraan kung saan maihahatid ng mga guro ang kaalaman para sa mga anak natin sa tulong ng teknolohiya gaya ng internet, laptop, computer, at cellphone. Ganun ba, Mare? Oo, Mare. Hindi magkakasama at magkakaharap ang mga estudyante at mga guro. Maaaring matuto ang mga bata sa pamamagitan ng online na pagkatuto. Isang mensahe mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.
Whoops! Time is up! Are you done yet? Perfect! Now turn your modules in page 11. The directions is: name the basic skills in volleyball which is shown in the picture and write on how and what is the purpose of the given skill in the space provided. I repeat, name the basic skills in volleyball which is shown in the picture and write on how and what is the purpose of the given skill in the space provided. I will give you 2 minutes to finish it. Timer starts now.
Ito ang bagong simula, ang bagong normal, bagong umagang parating. Ito ang tamang panahon upang maghanda sa bagong hamong harapin. Hindi magbabago ang hanap ng pusong tumulong at ituloy ang ating misyon. Dahil anuman ang sitwasyon, tuloy ang edukasyon, walang maiiwan, lahat ay aahon. Sama-sama tulong-tulong sa ating pagsulong. Anuman ang sitwasyon, tuloy ang edukasyon, tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Tuloy ang edukasyon.
Pilipinas sa gitna ng pandemya, tayo ay magsama-sama kapatid. Kababayan, dapat kang makialam. Halina at tulungan ang ating paaralan. Ipagpatuloy lang natin ang ating sinimulan. At sa bawat paghapang, bakit sa pangarap mong hagdan, ipalaganap ang pag-ibig at gintong kaalaman. Kahit sarado ang pinto huwag tayong huminto. Dahil ang edukasyon ay higit pa sa ginto. Katulong ang bawat isa at pamahalaan. Ang lahat ng ito ay malalampas ang taas nyo kung haharapin ang realidad. Ating isigaw, sulong edukalidad. Sulong edukalidad.
Bago ang alab ng pusong tumulong at ituloy ang ating misyon. Dahil anuman ang sitwasyon, tuloy ang edukasyon. Walang maiiwan, lahat ay aahon. Sama-sama tulong-tulong sa ating pagsulong. Anuman ang sitwasyon, tuloy ang edukasyon. Dahil anuman ang sitwasyon, tuloy, tuloy. Walang maiiwan, lahat ay aahon. Sama-sama tulong-tulong sa ating pagsulong. Anuman ang sitwasyon, tuloy ang edukasyon. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Tuloy ang edukasyon.
Are you done yet? Good job. Now turn your modules to page 12. You will be given a task which I know you're gonna enjoy it. Here is the directions. Execute the following volleyball skill. Video your output and submit it to your teacher. I repeat, execute the following volleyball skill and video your output and submit it to your teacher. First to execute is volleying. Volley the ball on the wall at least 30 repetitions without touching the ground. Use your forehand, 3 trials only. I repeat, volley the ball on the wall at least 30 repetitions without touching the ground. Use your forehand, 3 trials only. Second to execute is tossing. Toss the ball upward at least 30 repetitions without touching the ground with proper execution. I repeat, toss the ball upward at least 30 repetitions without touching the ground with a proper execution. Did you get it? That is great. Here is the rubrics for volleying and tossing. For 30 repetitions and above, you will get 10 points. For 20 to 29 repetitions, you will get 8 points. For 15 to 19 repetitions, you will get 6 points. For 10 to 14 repetitions, you will get 4 points. And for 9 repetitions and below, you will get 2 points. Now, reflect on what you have learned from our lesson. What is the value or importance of engaging in physical indoor or outdoor activities now that we are under pandemic crisis? I repeat, what is the importance or value of engaging in physical indoor or outdoor activities now that we are under pandemic crisis? Write your answer on a piece of paper and pass it to your teacher. That is all for today's radio lesson, and I hope that everything is clear to you and you enjoyed it. Because of that, you all deserve a round of applause for our job well done. In behalf of the SDO Isabela RBI team, I am Teacher Jennifer T. Corpus, your teacher on air. Let me end this with the quote, "Never stop learning because life never stops teaching." Have a nice day ahead!
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela!